Hello, Randi Rain here, and welcome back to another video of me building my flea circus. A dream finally coming true. I'm on the strong man. I've already done half of his act, and I've built his little section. Now it's to finish up. And what he's going to do in this one is he's going to take this quarter, and he's going to flip it over. He's going to flip a coin. He's also going to lift an entire deck of cards. So that's what this one's going to do, and it's going to be a big mechanical contraption. You're going to love it. But first of all, let's talk about the quarter that he's flipping. This is not an ordinary quarter. So what this is a computer has cut out this quarter just inside the rim. And then a neodymium magnet has been placed in here. And then on another quarter, a plug has been cut out of this eagle section, and this goes back on, and it's all glued together. So this quarter is a magnet. It has a north and south pole. So what that means, if I take another magnet and hold it underneath, as I flip that big, huge magnet, it's flipping the magnet that's in the quarter, so the coin flips over. That's a little bit of a magic secret. Don't tell anybody. So that's going to be one of the tricks that the strong flea does. So I have this spinning magnet underneath there, and it's going to flip the coin. So then in the same section, he's also going to lift up a deck of cards. And all this really is just these things are going to come up and push up the deck of cards. I'm going to make a checkerboard pattern on top of here out of felt, and that will cover up all the seams of the little sections that rise up. And there's going to be a mechanical contraption that pushes that up as well, and it's going to surround the contraption that turns the magnet to flip over the coin. So yeah, this one is a lot of work, so let's get closer. Let's see. I guess the first thing to do is probably figure out where this is going to go. Two and a quarter from each side. That'll work. That looks good. So now it's time to go underneath here. Okay, so the magnet needs to be somewhere around here. Okay, I have this 3D printed piece here that I am going to epoxy onto the magnet. There's metal in this. I can see it moving with the magnet, trying to go to the poles, which are on the either side here. Oh wow, okay. So JB Weld is a ferrofluid, if you didn't know. And this one's going to hold that. So let's see. It's also going to be going through here. Okay, it's going to be set up something like that. This gear is going to come here, so I'm going to make it, I'll just make it this long right here. Okay, it's still not cured even though it has been 6 minutes, but it's going to go here, so that would plug in. Okay, this one should be in place. the magnet section will keep this bearing from popping out this way. It can't pop out this way. This bearing can't pop out this way. Can pop out this way, but the gear's in the way. And now this section, the bearings will pop in that way. And like that. And so they're going to be entrapped. Yeah, I got it going a little crooked, but that's okay. So a handle will go here, and that will keep that bearing from coming out this way. It can't come out that way. And so the handle will stick out here, and so since it's a big gear turning a small gear, just a little bit of movement here is going to turn this a lot. So just about a quarter of a turn with this thing will make this flip. So a handle needs to stick out. Alright, looks like I'm going to have to move this whole thing over. It's reaching in here and having to dig for this to go there. So, yeah, it needs to be out here. So, cheating it over. Okay, so right about there is underneath. So flipping. I think that'll work. Okay, so what I have going on here is very Rube Goldberg, but there's two stands here, and there's a piece here that slides up and down. So you can see it's going to be doing that. And I think this one can go right like that. Okay. This is why I didn't glue that magnet in just yet. Okay, try that again. So now to push this up, there's this wedge piece. Goes here. And it's going to do that. There's the reason the slot is in it over here, because it gets tracked by this piece. And now back here, it gets a little dowel. It's going to get a bearing. Then there's going to be this arm. Maybe something like that right there. So this one's pretty crazy. So what you have here is oscillating force, right here. It's transferring into linear force, which is then changing it to linear force at a 90-degree angle from it. So that's a crazy contraption. So now I need to put some carbon fiber rods in these holes here that stick up, that's going to be poking through the top. Go ahead and get rid of that again. So what I'm going to do is put some screws in right here. That. Okay. Okay, and now I'm going to put a couple of magnets here. Now put the top back on. Now I can drill these out. That's pretty close. Close enough. Okay, so now I put some carbon fiber rods in there, so there it is. It moving up. So how to trim those? I may just do it right here in place. I'm going to give it a shot. I think that'll work. Yeah, I have some screw holes here. I think that's where they are. Got to make sure the spring and this thing's there. Okay. That's working. So if I put some cards on there, look, may not be able to use cards. I don't know. I haven't decided what to exactly use, but whatever it is, it lifts up. Okay, I think I can go ahead and mount this magnet now. Put a little CA glue in there. That has to go all the way one direction. Have to make sure at least one of the polarities is up. There's the card rise, lifting the cards. There's the coin flip. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, since it's working, it's time to paint this guy. Oh, I'm getting close to being done. I'm going to go ahead and paint in here black. Okay, I've cut up some red and black felt, and I'm going to make a little checkboard pattern here to hide this. There you go. How amazing is that? Look, girl. Awesome. Well, there it is, El Gigante. All the fleas are done now. All's left is to finish it up, which is going to be grass in the different areas, green here, yellow on the inside of the rings. I need to make a little box to hold all my stuff, all the little props. I still have to build this here so that when you open the lid, these pop up, and then it is completely done. But let's have a look at El Gigante. So remember, this is the first flea. So the first flea of the show, this would get dropped down, and this would be the first act. And so I have my box of fleas here. I finally got some plastic tweezers. So I'll pull my little El Gigante flea, put him here on the stage, and then I would show the little piece of wire and talk about how easy it is for me to bend it. But I'm so much bigger than the wire. But the wire is so much bigger than the flea. But still, he has no problem straightening it out just like that. And then I would take him and move him from there over to the platform and show the quarter. And place the quarter on top of the flea. And this flea is going to be like flipping a house for him. But he can flip the coin just like that. No problem whatsoever. There it is. And of course, the cards. You can place a deck of cards there and no problem. Just lift them right up. And of course there needs to be more showmanship and more patter, but I haven't even had a chance to work on that yet. I've just been doing this. But it is done now, so just need to finish it up, and then I can work out all the routine that goes along with it. We'll see what happens there. Anyway, I want to thank these people right here. These are patrons. These are people helping me out. I could not have done any of this without them. I thank them so very, 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 very much. And if you'd like to become a patron, there is, of course, links below. PayPal donations, all that stuff that you know about. Anyway, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next and last video.